Oscar time. It is Pub Talk.
Wait, hold on. This isn't the prediction stream?
23 categories. If I take 18, I will be happy.
I'm going to go one better than Adam. I'm going to say I'm going to get 19 out of the 23 right.
Hello everyone, we are live. Sorry about that, we had a slight technical difficulty there, but we are live. It is red carpet night, it's Oscars night. The red carpet will be going live any time now, later than usual though, which is really frustrating. Obviously, we always do our red carpet live stream with obviously myself and Rob. He's just had to drop out for a minute, so Rob will be with us shortly. So it's just kind of me free balling until Rob comes back. So I think he'll maybe be like 10 minutes. So it's just going to be me talking. Obviously, it's the night of the year that we at Pub Talk always look forward to the most. Oscars night. We've all got our predictions in. They're all locked. I'm not confident this year, I'll be quite honest. I don't think I'm going to land a winner's prize or another little statuette. I've got 3 already, so I don't need another one. Obviously, it's nice to win, but it's just a bit of fun. But yeah, I'm not confident that I'm going to get this one this year because there's so many wide open races. I think Best Picture is likely to go to Everything Everywhere All at Once, but we don't know. There could be a surprise in there. I think lead actress is it's not a done deal. It's not a lock, and I think the same with Best Actor as well. I don't think Best Leading Actor is. I don't think that's a lock either. I think maybe there is a lock on Best Supporting Actor. I fully expect Ke Huy Quan to take that from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Supporting Actress as well. 3 out of the 4 acting categories this year could go any direction, really. So that'll be interesting. Director, I think the Daniels will take it, and there's going to be a few technical awards that are probably locks and a few that are probably not. So I think this year is going to be it's going to be quite interesting to see which way it goes. So yeah, let's just see. Obviously, Rob's in the comments saying he'll be here in a few. Thank you, Rob. So yeah, he just had to drop out for a few minutes. But yeah, there's a few people watching at the minute. Guys, what are you rooting for? What are you expecting to win this year in Best Picture? Best Actor, Director, Actress, Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress, and even Best Animated Film as well. What have you guys seen? What are you guys expecting to take the prizes this year? I'd love to know what your thoughts are. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to pipe in some of the coverage from the red carpet, although the red carpet hasn't actually gone live yet, which is really, like I say, it's really frustrating. Normally it's what time is it? It's 20 past 10 in the evening here in the UK. Normally the red carpet footage has already started and the Oscars kicks off at 1 a.m. in the UK. This year, I believe America just had its clock change last night, so everything's just a little bit different today all of a sudden. I found myself running out of time for things because everything's being brought forward by an hour. So, but bizarrely, red carpet footage doesn't start until 11 p.m. But then the Oscars itself is going to start at midnight. So we're only going to get an hour of red carpet footage tonight, which is really, like I say, I was hoping to bring some of that to you guys. I have been watching some of the American ABC coverage today. They've been going since about 9 o'clock this morning, I think, in LA. So that is it's quite interesting that they started so early today. And some of their coverage has been great. Showing what our acting nominees this year have been doing earlier in their careers. So that was interesting to watch. And yeah, just seeing all the hustle and bustle down Hollywood Boulevard on the red carpet. So hey, Super Fluffy, yeah, there seems to be a shift for Colin Farrell with so many splitting the vote between Brendan and Austin. That's interesting. I mean, Colin Farrell did take the Golden Globe. I mean, the Golden Globe always. Hey, Love Pugs, welcome in. Colin Farrell did take the Golden Globe, which was interesting, but then so did Austin Butler, because obviously the Golden Globe will do two different categories, one for like a musical and comedy, I think, and one for a drama. You know, so it's interesting that Colin Farrell did win an award. Then he kind of petered out for the rest of award season. Obviously, Austin Butler looked very, very strong. Welcome in, Michelle. And well, watching from Central New York, we'll be watching tonight. Hardly saw any movies this year. I know it's pretty open this year too. I just saw one red carpet show. So yeah, that's Michelle in the chat. So yeah, it's interesting because I thought Austin Butler looked strong, but then obviously, you know, I did expect Colin Farrell to possibly challenge. Brendan Fraser was never going away though, and obviously then he suddenly took the BAFTA. Brendan Fraser took the BAFTA, so that's oh no, sorry, my bad. Austin Butler took the BAFTA. Brendan Fraser then took the SAG award. My bad. So yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see where that heads to. I'm going to keep on refreshing my feed, and hopefully I'm going to get some ABC feedback. We'll have to see, because it does drop in and out, obviously. It's not always easy to get on that feed, because sometimes the servers get full, which is absolutely fine. But until then, so obviously we're talking who we think might take Best Actor. Super Fluffy has rightly said that, you know, there seems to be a shift for Colin Farrell with so many splitting the vote between Brendan and Austin. It'll be very, very interesting to see which way that category goes. I still think it'll be between Brendan and Austin, but it would be great if Colin Farrell does come on strong. So yeah, I loved Banshees of Inisherin this year. I didn't think it was a film that would necessarily translate well to American audiences, but being a Brit and knowing a lot of Irish people, knowing the Irish humour, it was a film that me and Kim, my fiance, we really enjoyed it. We thought it was really, really quite funny, quite dark, obviously, but quite funny. And I would love to see it do better than I think it's going to do. It did fairly well at the BAFTAs over here, but again, that's because I think it translated well to British audiences. I don't think it's going to necessarily do all that well at the Oscars. I mean, if it takes just one Oscar, I'll be quite happy, because I think it's worthy of an Oscar. I know Brandon from our Pub Talk crew. Brandon doesn't think Banshees will win any Oscars, and he could well be right. You know, it's I think it's up against some tough contenders in the categories it's up for, and Brandon could be right. It might not take any. I think it does deserve some though. So let's have a look. Locally, the only coverage on ABC at the moment is on the internet live stream. There is still no coverage on the on-air channel. Yeah, that's what I expected. That's what I expected. So that's. I mean, obviously, we don't get it on air over here in the UK, so I would have had to have watched and pumped in the internet feed, which obviously works well for a live stream. But yeah, I think Rob has got some footage playing, so we'll see what happens when Rob can get back in. I think he's eating dinner. It's obviously a difficult, or you know, it's dinner time, so you know, it's not the best time to try and go live, but it's Oscars night, so why not start it off the way we intend to go on? We'll have a little toast, shall we, for the Oscars? I don't know if you guys are celebrating tonight, if you guys are going to enjoy any drinks, any snacks, any nibbles, if you're going to watch the entire telecast. Yeah, I mean, obviously it finishes over here. I think last year it was getting close to 5 a.m. by the time it finished. It overran a little bit last year, which, yeah, it was maybe half past 4, something like that, when it finished in the morning. Obviously, with the time change having gone on, I'm expecting it to be done by 4 a.m. tonight. I have taken tomorrow off from what I would normally be doing. I have got some work to do tomorrow, but I'm not going to be getting up first thing in the morning to do it. So So yeah, so I'm going to enjoy a drink when I can get this bottle open, you know, to kickstart the evening, to kickstart our celebrations of the 95th Annual Academy Awards. The Oscars 2023 is upon us. Woohoo! There we go. And I think the dog's jumped. Hey girl. That's I made my dog jump just a little bit, but yeah, here we go. Normally I like a beer when it's pub talk. I have got some beers to watch the Oscars with tonight as well, but I'm gonna have one of these. Kim, do you want a fizz? Okay, I poured one for you. And Kimmy's going to come and get a glass of fizz as well. And there we go. Cheers, guys. Welcome to the Oscars. Well, this isn't the Oscars. This is just the Oscars pub talk, red carpet discussion. And I'm going to keep on checking to see if I've got the feed. There you go.
Thank you.
Cheers. There we go. Right. Okay, Rob should be back any minute. I've also been working today on a video that I said I would. I'll probably stream on this. First of all, I will release it as a separate video. I don't know if you guys saw the other day. I did a video which just rounded up the nominees for this year. You may have seen it on my channel already. And that lasted about 15 minutes. It just kind of went through those pictures up for Best Picture and the ones that kind of were nominated for multiple awards, and the big awards, you know, the writing, directing and acting categories. So hey Mayra and the kids, welcome in. So if you haven't seen that, check that out on my channel. I just sent that live a couple of days ago, just kind of bringing everyone up to speed, because we always get told people are kind of unsure. People are unsure which, you know, they might say, I've not seen any of the films this year, I don't know what's up for the awards. So if you want to check that out, you can do. I've also done a little video, like I said, that I'm going to send live tonight. Well, I'm going to stream it on here. I'll post the video up on this live stream, and that'll last about 10 minutes. Just running through some interesting facts for this year. I always do a top 10 of interesting facts. So yeah, just you know, you might find them interesting, you might not. I apologise if you don't. You know, it's just things I kind of nerd out a bit when it comes to the Academy Awards each year. I like to find out the interesting stats when it comes to the nominees. You know, how many times maybe they've been nominated before, how long ago was their last nomination. You know, all those little things. And I do like a stats by numbers, counting down from 10 down to 0, and I've chucked in maybe a couple of extra fun ones in as well. This time before the awards is my favourite. So many possibilities. By tomorrow the excitement is over, and so many contenders will not have the excitement in their lives that they have right now. Yeah, I completely agree with that. It's the build up to Oscars. I always love. You know, I love watching the films. I love seeing how award season's playing out, and I'm wondering how it's going to go on the night. The Oscars will always throw up a surprise as well. Without fail each year, there's always a shock. So even the last couple of years when there were so many locks, there was still a few shocks. You know, so I don't doubt that there'll be a couple of shocks tonight. You know, we always do our pub talk predictions. None of us ever go 23 out of 23. You know, it's impossible. So yeah, we'll see how we fare this year with our predictions. Like I say, there'll always be a surprise that comes along and hamstrings us with our ballots. So we'll just we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow, obviously, you know, if you're staying up to enjoy the awards tonight, and like John, like Super Fluffy was just saying about like tomorrow the excitement's over. You know, we will be doing our recap here on Adam's Land again, another pub talk episode where myself and Rob and possibly Brandon and Dan, I'm not sure, hopefully, will be with us as well, and we'll kind of recap how everything went down tonight, and we'll just kind of, you know, we'll discuss the highlights, the lowlights, our favourite moments. So yeah, so make sure you do join us for that tomorrow as well. I'm just checking to see if I can get onto that feed again for ABC. Typically I can't right now, which is I believe they call it start law. But Rob has got the footage. As soon as he's back in the stream, we're just waiting for him to come back. Once he's back in the stream, we'll be able to see what's going on. Hey Grace is in the chat saying, "Sorry I'm late." It's okay, Grace. I'm just filling at the minute until Rob comes back. Rob was with me, but he dropped out just as we were going live, which is fine. I think he's just doing dinner with the family, and that's family time comes first, obviously. So I'm just kind of waffling on, talking about the categories and how we think they're going to play out this year. So let me just bring up my Oscars predictions ballot again. So I'm just going to bring that up, and we'll see. I'm going to go through category by category. So Grace says she can't wait for the other show. Is there a possible surprise tonight that would be as big as Olivia Colman's win? That was a great win when everyone expected to go to Glenn Close, and I felt for Glenn Close. I really did. You could see almost the disappointment. Sorry. Rob's just messaged to say I'm having a couple of sound issues, so apologies if my sound's not great. Rob is back.
Hi. Hey, guys. Sorry.
Hey, buddy.
I was just saying
okay.
sounds better.
That's okay.
It was just...
Oh, sounds better now. Okay, good.
Guys. Look at this, guys. It's like Oscar Central over here.
It's Oscar Central. Rob has painted his room red for the red carpet, and you've got the footage going on in the background. That's ABC coverage in the background, right?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
It is, yeah. And
1, 2, 3, and then I got the projection to back. Or 4 TVs going with the footage. So.
4 TVs going. Yeah, I haven't played that video yet because I thought I'd do some fill in first before you came in. Yeah, I was going to play that video shortly while you were still away, but you're back, so that's fine. Grace said I was studying my picks yesterday and thought about what you said, Adam. There's always a shocking winner, so I changed one of my acting choices. Interesting. Okay, so I've not done. I don't think I've put all of the predictions in the master sheet yet. I'll do that sort of just as we're leading up. But actress in a supporting role. I think that's one category that the momentum has shifted in this award season. Rob's got his ballot paper there. I think the momentum shifted. I think Angela Bassett was looking strong early in award season. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is looking strong now. But who knows? Angela Bassett, is still up there.
As much as I say one, I hear the other. So who the heck knows?
Yeah, exactly. So, so I think that one's going to be a hotly contested race. I think best animated feature, I think, is going to be a lock, which is a shame because there was some great films this year. Turning Red was good. The Sea Beast, was okay. Puss in Boots was Puss in Boots was great, and Marcel the Shell with Shoes On was great as well. I love both of those films, and I would love for Marcel the Shell with Shoes On to win this. I would be so happy if it did, but it's not going to, because Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is just so amazingly good, and it really is, and it deserves the win. I think that's a lock. It's won everything else in award season. Animated short, I think, is a tricky one, though. I don't think that's a lock. So obviously you've got An Ostrich Told Me the World is Fake, and I think I Believe It, which is my favourite out of the bunch. I really enjoyed that one. It's quite amusing. I don't think it's going to win. You've got Ice Merchants and The Flying Sailor, which I don't think stand a chance. And then you've got My Year of Dicks, and you've got The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. You've got we do need Kimmy to come say it. Now, we've got the Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, and I think it's going to go to that one, but it wouldn't surprise me to see My Year of Dicks win it as well. So, Michelle says, I like Jamie Lee Curtis and I hope she wins. I like Angela Bassett too, though. Yeah, it's a tough one. Marcel the Shell could be a surprise. Well, we'll see. So,
hi everyone, happy Oscar Day. I just sent you a link. There's Oscar odds from VegasInsider.com. I think that should be interesting. betting odds to see that. So.
I misread it because I saw the link pop up in the bottom of my screen, and I was like, "What's this that Rob sent me?" Because I misread it, and I thought it said vegan inside. And I was like, "What are you sending me vegan articles for?" So okay,
Vegas,
Vegas insider. That makes more sense.
Who's on the red carpet? Oh, this is what's her name? Can't think of her name. The Indian actress. What's her name? They glammed her up. I saw earlier. Who's over here? I don't know who's over here. It's like I'm on the red carpet. Hey, Adam, I'm coming to you from the red carpet.
Coming to you live from the red carpet.
Can I just say some stuff? So I don't want to interrupt your
Yeah,
flow.
no. Go nuts.
Normally ABC comes in around, I don't know, sometimes early, and then they come back like 7 o'clock for the hour of red carpet. That's what the main red carpet is. We're about 20 minutes away from the main red carpet start on ABC. But I'll tell you what, they started 1 o'clock Eastern time today. Oh my God. ABC, props to you guys. I'm sorry, like if it's bad, I'm not legally allowed to show this stuff. Oh well, sorry. But I'm gonna give you props. They did an amazing job. And I'm trying to figure out who's at the red carpet. And all day long, such great interviews and stuff like that. And usually the E Network does it, but they really don't have. I was telling Adam, they don't have much access to anything. They're always at the Hollywood Roosevelt by the pool, talking Oscars and everything. But just trying to see who these people are. But yeah, like ABC went full force, 1 o'clock on, amazing interviews, great stuff. I don't know if you guys were watching. Rob needs to raise his audio, and background is overpowering him. The background audio is overpowering him. Super fluffy Yeti saying, so maybe you're gonna raise my volume. I don't know. Hello?
Rob needs to raise his audio. The background.
Test 1, 2.
Is that background audio?
Hey. I don't have any
better.
background audio, so do you have your stream going there? I don't know. I don't have anything going.
No,
How's that?
I've got
Super fluffy
going.
Yeti. How's that? Better? My bad. Running things at once. That's you, Super Fluffy Yeti. I'm in everyone's lap now.
So it's not our technical difficulties, it's Super Fluffy Yeti's technical difficulties.
No, but I'm telling you, like they show like all the actresses and actors, like all my favorite thing is they show like all their different prior stuff they did, and it was really cool. And besides like Jamie Lee Curtis on the Love Boat, like just name of a couple things. She's a kid of famous actors, and she tried coming up all these years and everything, and just amazing. Like I botch his name every time. The guy, the short round, what's his name?
Oh, what? Ki Ho Kwan?
Yeah, Ki Ho Kwan. He's amazing. Of
Ki Ho
course,
Kwan,
I love the guy. Another amazing interview on ABC TV. And we were kind of laughing too. Adam and I were talking earlier. He was editing and stuff, and like when he found out he got the role, he was on the phone with Chunk from the Goonies, Jeff Cohen. He's like, oh, he said that Jeff B. Cohen. I looked the B in there, so. But he's like, yeah, I'm on the phone with my agent and Jeff B. Cohen, and I found out I got the thing, and now I'm here. I got nominated. I can't believe I'm nominated. And he's like, I'm here. He's like, he's just so cool. He loves to do selfies and stuff. And come on, I'm loving that guy. I voted for him. That was definitely a with my heart, and I think he's gonna win too. So he's awesome. So much fun.
Yeah,
so, but
I think he's a lock.
Yeah, they just showed Michelle Williams and like all the actresses and actors, and even like Austin Butler. They were showing like his early TV stuff and everything. What, pal?
Who's that behind you now?
Oh, I don't
on the red carpet, right now, behind you. No, other side. Someone's on the carpet.
McDowell. I don't know why she's there, but she is there.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Grace is asking, is that ABC Live? Yes, I think it is.
I think if this is live, that might be delayed. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just showing different stuff. So I don't know. I think they're both live. Who knows? I don't know.
Nice.
Just running footage. It's weird because you log into the ABC app and then like they have the red, like check out the red carpet and like or live. And
hi, Nicholas.
I don't know. Sometimes they show stuff. Yeah. Sometimes they don't. So where's Nicholas?
Nicholas is watching on Facebook. We're live on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, look at you multitasking there. I didn't even know you were on.
Multi-stream. So yeah, welcome, Nicholas. Yeah. So yeah. Obviously, I mean it's pub talk. So what are you drinking, Rob?
Yes, I am drinking mystery
beverage. Mystery beverage. It's okay. So not an Oscars tasty beverage.
Ooh, you opened the champagne. Did you open it on the stream? That's awesome.
I opened the fizz on the stream, and then all hell broke loose because one of the dogs jumped into us. Ah, what's going on? And she came running in here to see what was going on, and then she went and sort of basically started snarling at Kim because yeah, that's the one I changed. I decided out of the 4 nominees from the 3 movies I saw, Banshees, Eating the Whale, I went with the one I loved the most, Kerry. Oh, okay. So this is that's supporting actress category. That's interesting. I mean, Kerry Condon did take the BAFTA. Yeah, so I would love to see Kerry Condon. I would love for Grace to be right here. I've not gone with Kerry Condon. I've gone with Jamie Lee Curtis. I would love for Grace to get that one right, though.
What's her odds?
I'd love to see
the odds, the vegan odds. What is that? So.
The vegan odds is I don't know. Yeah, but I would love to see Kerry Condon take supporting actress. I think that would be great.
I love there's Vegas odds. I don't even know how updated this is. Best actress. I'm trying to find it.
I think that's Jamie Lee Curtis behind you now on the small screen.
I was telling Adam too before the stream. You're bragging about your awards back there.
I've got the awards back here. The ones that I won in 2021 and 2020 and 2019. Nice. So this is our 5th one. This is our 5th Oscars. Pub Talk Oscars.
This is the award I won, the JBJ. Not winning. That's what it is.
Nice. But yeah, this is our 5th Pub Talk Oscars. So that's come around quick.
Yeah, I can't believe it. So you won 3 of them. Grace and
Kim tied last year as the winner.
Yeah, that's 4. Okay, who's taking the 5th year?
Well, Kimmy's not going to win this year because she's not predicting this year. So Kim said she's going to go out. She's going to go out as a winner.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. That's not cool. It's like winning the big hand and then saying, "I'm going to go home. My mom is calling."
Yeah, no, I know. I did say I would try and get her to predict still. So I don't know. I mean, maybe when the actual red carpet footage actually starts, maybe I can coax her into just having a go. Like, you know, it's all a bit of fun at the end of the day. So we'll see if we can.
Yeah, she's a return.
We'll see if we can coax her into putting some predictions down. Does drinking a McDonald's Shamrock Shake count as my support of the Banshees of Inisherin?
Yes,
absolutely.
The answer is
yes. Yes, it does. Yes. So
the Shamrock Shake. Wow.
Shamrock Shake. So I've done a little video. Like I say, it lasts about maybe 12 minutes. Just a few stats for this year. Like, so do you want me to play it? I mean, I can keep us on the stream at the same time.
Do some stuff, and I'll be back. So.
Yeah. So okay. Well, I'll keep us in the stream. So just a few stats for this year, if anyone's interested. So this is just something I knocked up, and I will release this as a separate video.
How long is this? 12 minutes?
So, yeah, it's about 12 minutes. So yeah, Super Fluffy here says I'd love to see it. I'd done no research on animated shorts. I did not know The Boy, the Mole, etc. was based on the Charles Maxey characters. Oh, interesting. Okay, Rob, your audio is fine. There is nothing wrong. Excellent. Okay.
Hi there.
So this is just a few stats, stats by numbers, the top 10 for
I'll be back.
The 2023 Oscars. Right. Okay, yeah, cool. This is going live now.
Take us out.
We assume things are nailed on, but you know what? Everyone assumed La La Land was nailed on for Best Picture.
True.
And look what happened there.
Oscar time. It is Pub Talk.
I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is going to storm the Oscars.
Parasite's one of those films that blew me away.
Parasite will just edge it. I think it's going to be close.
Parasite.
The 2022 Oscars were historic to say the least. Apple TV Plus's life-affirming Coda became the first film released by a streaming service to win Best Picture. Its raucous star Troy Kotsur became the first deaf man to secure an acting Oscar. West Side Story's Ariana DeBose became the first openly queer woman of colour to scoop Best Supporting Actress. And, before he took home the Best Actor award, Will Smith was involved in a jaw-dropping viral moment which will be remembered for decades to come. So, what will this year's Oscars ceremony bring? Well, the only way to find out for sure is to watch the Oscars on Sunday, March the 12th. Or, if you're unable to do that, watch our Pub Talk recap right here on Adamsland on Monday, March the 13th. But until then, here's my top 10 and more of some of the things to come at the 95th Annual Academy Awards.
10
million dollars. Yes, you heard me right, $10 million. That is the average cost of the outfit or the look for an A-list actress attending the Oscars. That's right, in order to create an actress's top ensemble that will top the world's most famous red carpet, you have to pay the top dollar. Or around 10 million of them, to be precise. The average attendee alone can pay up to $1.5 million, and even first-timers on average spend over $250,000 on their look, with the average coming out at $266,000. Cate Blanchett's 2014 outfit for the 86th Annual Academy Awards happens to be the most expensive attire in Oscars history, at a cost of $18.1 million, while Lady Gaga's Tiffany diamond necklace is the most expensive jewellery ever worn at the Oscars, costing $30 million.
9
career Best Director nominations for Steven Spielberg. This is the 9th career Best Director nomination for Steven Spielberg. His nod for The Fabelmans puts him in rarefied company, but this is not the record. That goes to William Wyler, who has 12 Best Director nominations. This 9th director nomination for Spielberg ties in with Martin Scorsese for the second most director nominations of all time, behind Wyler. Spielberg has won the Best Director prize twice. Spielberg, however, does manage to tie with the great William Wyler for directing the most Best Picture nominees at 13 apiece. Not quite such an unlucky number for some. He has been nominated 12 times as a producer of a Best Picture candidate, winning once, and this year he gets his first nomination as a screenwriter for co-writing The Fabelmans with Tony Kushner. 8 non-English language films ever to be nominated for both International Feature and Best Picture. Germany's All Quiet on the Western Front became the latest to pull off the nomination double. All 7 of its predecessors have won the International Feature Oscar, but only one, Parasite in 2020, also won Best Picture. Also, while we're on the number 8, with her 8th career Oscar nomination, Cate Blanchett sets a handful of superlatives for herself. She is now tied with Judi Dench, Geraldine Page and Glenn Close for the 4th most acting nominations among actresses, trailing only Meryl Streep on 21, Katharine Hepburn on 12 and Bette Davis on 10.
7
non-white actors receive Oscar nominations this year. It was an especially strong year for actors of Asian descent, with a record 4 getting nominations. Michelle Yeoh, Ke Huy Quan and Stephanie Hsu get nominations for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Hong Chow gets a nomination for The Whale. 6 ways Alfonso Cuarón has been nominated for Oscars. Few knew that the Oscars perennial behind Roma and Gravity was even Academy Award eligible this year, but he got his first nomination in the short film category for Les Pupilles, after previous nominations as a producer, director, editor, writer and cinematographer. Sticking with the number 6, for the 6th straight year, at least one of the supporting actor categories features double nominations from the same movie. And in 2 of those years, Martin McDonagh movies were the beneficiary. In 2018, 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri got nominations for Sam Rockwell, who won, and Woody Harrelson. This year, it's Brendan Gleeson and Barry Keoghan for The Banshees of Inisherin. Meanwhile, Jamie Lee Curtis and Stephanie Hsu were both nominated for Everything Everywhere All at Once, making this the first time since the 1972 Oscars that both supporting acting categories featured double nominees from the same film. In that case, The Last Picture Show actually scored double nominees in both supporting actor and actress categories.
5
5 writers credited for Top Gun Maverick. With a story by Peter Craig and Justin Marks and a screenplay by Erin Kruger, Eric Warren, and Christopher McQuarrie, it'll be a very crowded stage at the Dolby Theatre on March the 12th if the surprise nominee in the Best Adapted Screenplay category pulls off a surprise win. 5 is also the number of Irish performers who were nominated this year, which is an all-time Oscars record. Those performances are Colin Farrell in The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Gleeson in The Banshees of Inisherin, Barry Keoghan in The Banshees of Inisherin, Kerry Condon also in The Banshees of Inisherin, and Paul Mescal in Aftersun.
4.
4 duos in history nominated for Best Director. The Daniels of Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert become the 4th pair to get the honour of a Best Director nomination with their nod for Everything Everywhere All at Once. 2 of the 3 previous teams have won. Jerome Robbins and Robert Wise were nominated and won for co-directing the original West Side Story in 1962. Joel and Ethan Coen were nominated and won for co-directing No Country for Old Men in 2008, and got another nomination for True Grit 3 years later. And actor Warren Beatty and screenwriter Buck Henry were jointly nominated for Best Director in 1979 for Heaven Can Wait.
3.
3 Best Picture nominees that have earned more than $100 million at the North American box office. Blockbusters are back in the running for the Oscars top honour this year, with Top Gun Maverick, Avatar: The Way of Water, and Elvis all getting nominations, reversing a trend of increasingly smaller and straight-to-streaming films dominating the category in the previous couple of years.
2.
2 Korea nominations for Ryan Coogler. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever director joins a rare group that has been nominated both as a producer for Best Picture, as he was for Judas and the Black Messiah in 2020, and as a writer for Best Original Song, as he was for Rihanna's Lift Me Up this year. Others to pull off this double include Quincy Jones, Spike Jonze, Barbara Streisand, and Fran Walsh, who became the only person to win in both categories for The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King in 2004.
1.
1 Lifetime Oscar nomination for blockbuster producer Jerry Bruckheimer. The 79-year-old behind Flashdance, Con Air, and The Pirates of the Caribbean has his first shot at an Oscar this year with the Best Picture nomination of Top Gun Maverick. Angela Bassett, meanwhile, has become the first acting nominee in a Marvel Studios film for her performance in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
0.
0 women nominated for Best Director. After a couple of years of trend booking with back-to-back wins for women in the Best Director category, the Academy is back to its historic form this year in nominating only men for Best Director. Also on the number 0, none of this year's acting nominees are returning from the previous year, as none of the acting nominees from this year were nominated in 2022. So that covers off the top 10, counting down from 10 to 0, but why end here? Here's a few more numbers, just for a bit of fun, regarding this year's 95th Annual Academy Awards.
90.
The Age of John Williams, nominated for Best Original Score for The Fabelmans. The composer's latest nomination makes him the oldest person ever to be nominated for a competitive Oscar. Director Agnes Varda and screenwriter James Ivory were each 89 years old when they were nominated in 2017.
53.
Sticking with John Williams, his Oscar nomination this year is his 53rd career Oscar nomination in total, and that puts him only 6 behind the virtually untouchable record set by Walt Disney, who received 59 total nominations. Williams had indicated plans to retire after composing the upcoming Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny film, so 6 more nominations might be a tall order. Then again, he's already begun to walk back those initial comments, so watch your back, Walt. Of his 53 nominations to date, Williams has had 43 for Best Original Score and 5 for Best Original Song. He has won 5 Oscars in total, with his last win coming in 1994.
42.
That's the number of years between Oscar nominations for Judd Hirsch. This breaks a record of 41 years that was long held by Henry Fonda. Hirsch got his first supporting actor nod for Ordinary People in 1981, and after a long career mostly in television, he gets his second in the same category for The Fabelmans. Hirsch, who turns 88 in March, also becomes the second oldest acting nominee ever, just behind Christopher Plummer, who was 88 when he was nominated for All the Money in the World in 2018.
19.
Films in the inaugural Associated Press Top 25 Movies list to get at least one Oscar nomination this year. The list's number 1, The Banshees of Inisherin, received 9 nominations. Number 2, Everything Everywhere All at Once, got 11. Those snubbed, however, include number 4, Nope, and number 5, The Woman King.
16.
First-time nominees in the acting categories this year. One of the most striking things about the 2023 nominations is that there were 16 performers who received their first ever acting nominations this year. Only Cate Blanchett, Michelle Williams, Angela Bassett, and Judd Hirsch have ever been previously nominated. The 16 remaining people in the 4 Oscar acting categories range from relative newbies like Paul Mescal and Stephanie Hsu to screen stalwarts such as Jamie Lee Curtis and Brendan Gleeson. Those 4 and 12 others received their first career nominations this year. All 5 men in the Best Actor category are first-time nominees this year, after all 5 were repeat nominees last year. It's been 86 years since this kind of wave for first-time nominees. The 9th Academy Awards, held way back in 1937, also featured 16 first-time nominees, including the first ever acting nods for Gary Cooper, Spencer Tracy, Louise Rayner, Walter Brennan, and Basil Rathbone.
You just like saying Basil Rathbone, I think. I don't know. I can't hear you. He is muted.
I was just saying, yes, I do. That's my favourite bit of the whole video, just
Say it
saying
again.
Basil Rathbone.
Basil Rathbone.
Basil Rathbone. No, that's amazing though, isn't it? It's the first time since the 9th Academy Awards. The first time in, it's been 86 years. Like, you know, it's like that they've had, 16 first-time nominees across the 4 acting categories. That's a crazy stat. There was a couple more stats that I just ran out of time to edit the video, I ran out of a little bit of time there.
Yeah, I thought
14.
you were going. I was rebooting here.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Super Fluffy A. Yeah, and I saw the stats on. Yeah, Meryl's never gone this long without a nomination since her first nomination back in 1979. Yeah, but then Grace counters that with Meryl's not been in anything Oscar-worthy in the last few years. I agree with that.
What? That one
Kay
movie
Atwood
wasn't
is in as well.
Oscar-worthy,
Kay
where
did
she
pop in.
was running around like as the president? That's not Oscar-worthy?
So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that one. That was yeah. But number 14 would have been in there, which would be obviously Diane Warren's 14th nomination. She is obviously yet to win, and like Super Fluffy Yeti points out that this is 5 years on the bounce that Meryl's not been nominated. This is 6 years on the bounce that Diane Warren has been nominated, but still, I don't think she's going to win it because you've got Gaga and you've got Rihanna, both competing against her. So I don't think Diane Warren will win. It's also the 13th nomination for Poland in the international feature film category. It's Poland's 13th nomination in that category.
You're saying like Poland is the.
They were in danger. They were in danger of being the Diane Warren of the international feature film world. Until that, I think they got a win in like 2014 with Ida, as I recall. So yeah, that's they managed to escape being the Diane Warren of the international category. But yeah. So and then $10 million. That's the cost. That was the first stat on there. $10 million is the average A-lister cost for how they look on the red carpet, which is insane.
It was a cliffhanger the other day. You wouldn't tell me, so.
Yeah. So he's gone and got it. He's gone. Cheers, Robert.
Cheers. I gotta get it.
Cheers to you.
I am on a
Cheers
diet.
to
Cheers.
yeah.
No shit, man. We did dress up Friday, by the way. We didn't feel like
We did dress up Friday. Yeah. I mean, where's your tuxedo today, man?
That's the same of you. So.
Well, yeah. That's said the dry cleaners.
So this is ABC Live in New York, and this is ABC News. It is 2 different feeds. Someone Grace was asking earlier.
So Grace just says Austin looks amazing. I don't know who Austin is. I don't know who she's talking
Austin
about.
Butler, duh.
I'm being facetious, obviously. joking. You know, yeah.
I think that's,
So,
it was him. Too funny. So
yeah.
what's going on?
So,
Any predictions? Any? I don't know. It was funny because literally the first 10 minutes they were talking about Will Smith and the slap, and if they were going to bring it up or if they're going to do skits about it, whatever. But Jimmy Kimmel was going to do a skit. Of course, Jimmy Kimmel's going to do a skit.
Of course.
But this is the guy. This is the guy who laid dead on the floor at one of the award shows a couple of months ago. Remember that? He did say he felt bad about it. So he did. Do you remember that? Like he was at an award show and he did a skit and he just died on the floor and he just sat there and the person accepted their award. He just laid there. He was dead. So after that, I'm shocked that the Oscars.
Yeah, I mean, he was announced a long time in advance. Though.
Oh, here's Austin.
So,
yeah, does look good.
Are you? Oh, look at you with a third stream. There he is. There's Austin. So
it's the hair.
He looks all right. He looks a bit like me, I think.
I see the resemblance. I do see the resemblance.
I'm joking. Yeah.
7 o'clock. It is officially here. Is the red carpet? Here we go. Excited. So, cheers. Cheers to the Oscars.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Cheers to the Oscars.
Back to
Oscars night is officially upon us.
Cheers. It's so funny. Like I crack up every time you play that intro because I'm never making that claim again. You know, I think that was like 2 years ago. That claim. I think last year. And the funny thing is, I wish you looked at the stats, but I think last year I predicted I was going to win more, and I actually did come close. I think I was maybe on the button or one away. That year I did horrible. So,
what makes a dress worth $18 million? Were the silkworms hand fed? Yes.
what's that happening?
That's insane. I don't know. Oh, that?
Yeah, it's gone now. Oh, nope.
That's my mouse. Yeah, that was my mouse.
I thought it was Austin Butler's hair. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Austin Butler's hair. So yeah, I think the writing categories are still a difficult one to call this year. So going back to when you said any predictions, I think best original screenplay. I've picked Everything Everywhere All at Once. I don't think it is the best screenplay though. I think I'd love to see Banshees take that one actually, or The Fabelmans. Who knows? I mean, even Triangle of Sadness. I think, but I just think the power or the momentum rather behind Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think that's what's going to make it take that one. And you don't think All Quiet on the Western Front is going to win anything, do you? You think it's not going to win a thing?
No, it's going to win Best Foreign Picture.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, you don't think it's going to win anything else.
And that's it. Nope.
So you don't think it's going to win score? You don't think it's going to win adapted screenplay, anything like that?
Based on your rating review of the score, I don't think it's going to win Best Score.
I hate the score, but I think it's going to win it. So I just really wasn't a fan of the score. It was the one thing that really stuck out like a sore thumb in the movie to me. But that's just me. I don't know.
So much I don't even want to see that movie because
it's a great film. It's a great film.
It is in German.
It is in. It doesn't matter. I mean, Parasite was in Korean and it won Best Picture.
But I really like Parasite. I just wish it was in English.
Yeah, no, I don't think. See, I think maybe a decade or two ago, I was maybe in that kind of mindset where I didn't really want to watch a film that was filled with subtitles. But now I actually quite enjoy them. So,
very nice. Put me full screen. Let's do predictions.
Let's do RobFuz.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2023. I'm predicting I'm going to get at least 3 out of 23. 2023 Oscars. I'm predicting I'm going to get at least 20 out of 23. I'll say 20. How's that?
Wow.
There we go. There's
bold claim. I don't think I'm going to...
Only because there's a couple that I have no clue. I think it's going to be a wacky Oscars this year. Wacky. Go ahead. Let me do your soundbite for next year's.
I mean, It's interesting because actually the intro where I actually had that soundbite, I've just had the same number pop into my head, and I would be happy if I took 18, because I genuinely think I'll struggle to get 16 this year. So like I genuinely do think I'm going to struggle this year, just because there's a few.
I'd be lucky to get half right.
Yeah. So Bespoke Magic, welcome in.
Welcome.
And Michelle says, "Wow, Rob, 3 out of 23." Yeah. So yeah, I'd be over the moon if I get 18 right. I think, because I'm not confident this year at all. If I get 16, then I think I'll have done quite well, because there's quite a few open races this year, and quite a few that you just don't know where they're going to go. But that makes it really fun, because I think last year, I mean, we all came so close last year. I know Grace and Kim took the top prize last year. I was only one behind them, and I think you were only one behind me after that. And we were all almost on the nose with it. And the year before that as well, we all were so close with our predictions. And I think that's because the last couple of years there've been so many locks. Whereas this year's exciting, because there's a lot of them where you're like, I don't know which way it's going to go.
I'm going to count what I think I got right, like really right. So, actor's up in the air. I can't predict that. Actor, you keep track, all right? Actress, I think I'm going to get those two sets. 2. Supporting actress, nope. Animated, it's 3. Cinematography, don't know. Don't know costume. Directing, I think I'm going to get 4. For documentary, 5. Shorts, probably not. Film editing, 6. I think I could get it. International, 7. Maybe 8 for makeup. Score, Fablemans, I hope, 9. Not too. I think it's going to win, believe it or not, 10. Best Picture, 11, I think I'm going to get. Production design, 12. Animated short, 13. Live action, don't know. Sound, 14. Visual effects, Avatar, 15. Adapted screenplay and original, 16. I think I'm going to get 17 right. That's give me the full screen. Looking at my predictions, I think I'm going to get 17 right this year. There you go. There's your soundbite for next year. That's sad,
interesting.
Those are the ones I'm pretty confident in. The other ones are up in the air, so who knows? I'm not saying I'm not going to get them right, but I'm not saying I'm not going to get it right. So, like, maybe my pipe dream's 20, 17. Like you just said, 18. I'm happy with 17 or 18 as well. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I would be really happy with 18. I'm not sure I will get 18. Well, let's take a look.
This girl is pissed off. She is.
Let's take a look. Supporting actress. I'm not 100% confident on. Like, I think.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up, buddy. You're breaking up. You're going to start.
Okay. Now. Not sure? Any better?
Not great.
Okay. Give me 1
I
second.
can try it. Give me a sec, guys. We're trying to try that.
Okay. Are we...
At least clear. Go for it, yeah.
Okay. So, I'm not convinced on supporting actress. So, animated feature I think I'll get. I'm not convinced on animated short. All the screenplays. Short film I think I'll get. So that's 2.
Jessica Chastain's awesome, by the way. She looks pretty stunning too. I'm going to show you.
Yeah, I love Jessica Chastain. Oh, you just lost that.
I just lost her. Oh well.
Documentary feature 3. Supporting actor 4.
We'll look at Jessica Chastain as you count.
Oh, she looks absolutely beautiful.
She's so cool. My friend Chris met her.
She's amazing.
She's
she's
just
amazing.
A great
Jessica
person.
Chastain, yeah.
I vote for her every time
tonight.
because I just hear what a great person she is in person. So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Visual effects 5, makeup and hairstyling 6, international
JC.
7, international 7, score 8.
Wait, hold on, Jonathan. While you're counting, Jonathan, go just print out this on Oscars.com. I'll
Directing
just print it
9.
out and send it to us. And we'll right. We could add anyone in the last second here.
Yeah.
If you send it.
Yeah, as long as it's before the telecast starts. Yeah.
RobFuz at gmail.com, Jonathan. Or I think you have.
I think there's only 10 or 11 that I'm actually really confident.
Wow. That confidence.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, yeah, there's only 10 or 11 that I'm really confident on this year. So yeah, JC obviously didn't have time to submit my Oscars. It's been really busy. Yeah, I'm right there with you, JC. It's been really busy, but yeah, like Rob said, if you can get them done now before the you've got 45 minutes. So,
sorry, it's the way you said it. You got 45 minutes.
You got 45
yeah, I gotta have it
minutes.
before
You can get them in.
I know I
Yeah.
posted it on the predictions, so here let me get the ballot from there. So
Bespoke Magic saying, "How can I send mine?" So
yeah, just let's do this to make it easier for everyone. Let's just there's the link. You print that out. You take a picture of it and send it to me. RobFuz at gmail.com. Oh, they keep showing Jessica Chastain.
can we put that email address in the chat?
I put the link to the ballot, the official Oscar ballot. It looks like this. You could just fill it in.
Yeah, can we put the email address in the chat?
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. RobFuz
at gmail.com, yeah?
gmail.com. Just send it, and it's as long as it's in there, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. So, send your predictions to robfuzz at gmail.com. 23 categories.
Yeah.
We have had times in the past where people have submitted their predictions and only sent 22, so make sure you sure you have 23 down.
Too funny.
So.
Screenshot it and mark it up and send it. So we need a better system.
We do need a better system.
We need a bigger boat.
But there we go. So that's my really unassured predictions this year.
What did you say?
I'm only confident of getting 10 or 11 right.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, obviously that means there's another 12 categories that I could win, but I'm not convinced they're a lock. Is the point I'm making? So.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's seen almost all of them, all but 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
It's sad, but that's the reality of the Oscars. You never know. So I don't know. All right, so Best Picture. Let's call it in the thing. All along, I don't think I've changed my vote. Everyone in the chat, let's see who you think Best Picture is going to be. I've seen 5 of the 10. Adam's seen them all, obviously.
I've seen 10 of the 10.
I still need to see All Quiet, Avatar. I still need to see Tar, Triangle Sadness, and Woman Talking. I still need to see those 5. I don't know if I'm gonna. Usually, I like to see at least the top 10. Remember that one year, all the movies were 3+ hours. I was dying. I was struggling to get.
That was almost like this year. They were all really long this year. It made it really difficult to watch them.
You know what? After the Oscars, I can care about watching them at some point. I'll definitely, if it's not Everything Everywhere All at Once, which that's my prediction, then I'll watch the winner or that if I didn't see it. So, PDF sent. Thank you, Bespoke Magic. Make sure you put your name and your screen name, Bespoke Magic. There it is. Ding,
I was really happy with last year's.
She did. Thank you.
I don't
know if you want to say your name or not. It's so funny. I got it on my screen here. So go ahead, Adam. I'm sorry. This is your stream.
No. It's cool, man. It's cool. I was just saying that I was really happy with last year's.
I wanted to thank Dan for coming in today and being part of the Oscars too. So I gotta bust his balls, his chops. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So have we had Dan's predictions?
We do have Dan's predictions. He did participate,
awesome.
So that's why I have to bust his chops. So.
Yeah. Okay. And we've had Brandon's, right? So yeah. I was really happy with last year's Best Picture winner. When Coda took it from Power of the Dog at the end, it was it should have been one of the best Oscar moments in years. Obviously, there was just a little incident last year that kind of overshadowed everything and made the last hour and 15 minutes a bit awkward to watch.
No one cared
And
after that.
yeah, basically after the slap, the night just kind of went downhill from there, and it's such a shame because that one moment of madness took away from so many other moments of what should have been moments of celebration and moments that we should have remembered for years to come.
Can you put the
Can
you put the red carpet up on your thing, or you don't have that stream?
The stream's still not playing. I keep on refreshing, and it just
never
won't
mind.
launch.
Never mind.
So if oh, hey, wait a minute, hold the phone. If we can, give me 1 second. Give me just one moment, listener. And we can do this.
Is it on something else? Well, there you go.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, typically as soon as I shared it, it started buffering, but no, I think it's playing. So it's buffering a little bit. It's
to be
so,
fair, though, as Dan would say, to be fair, I don't even think we gave Dan the link to come join us.
We didn't give Dan what?
Oops. We didn't even give him the link to come join us. So, or Brandon, but I don't know where the heck Brandon is. I just sent Brandon the link. Let's see. I'm gonna send Dan the link.
I think Dan will be in bed right about now. But
wow, he doesn't even watch the Oscars, does he?
But yeah, so I mean, he's got to get up for he's a school teacher, so he's got to he's got to get up in the morning. Grace will win Everything Everywhere All at Once. Want to win Maverick. Yeah. I'm with you, Grace. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once will win, but there are so many other films that I want to win. So yeah. Which acting award will be the first presented tonight? It's normally one of the supporting awards. There's Colin Farrell. It's normally one of the supporting awards, and it varies from year to year. So it varies as to whether it's
Usually I thought it was like
supporting actor or supporting actress. Right. Yeah. I think last year, as I recall, supporting actress went first. So I think supporting actor will go first this year because they normally alternate them. So I think we'll see supporting actor first this year.
I sent you Bespoke Magic's very nice job.
Awesome.
By the way. Very nice.
Awesome. So it's just on an advert on the on that show right now. So I've just taken it out from while the adverts are on.
Oh, you did say acting award. All right, that's I only got one prediction from Grace. But Grace, how you feeling? If Grace wasn't too confident, she did resubmit her selections. How you feeling, Grace, to retain? Obviously, the other returning co-winner is not feeling good about her predictions, so she's not even predicting. So let's see. Give it to Michelle this year. She deserves it.
Grace has said she's going to take 17, maybe 18.
But she did say that. Maybe
She's more confident today. Give it to Michelle this year. She deserves it.
I was watching her bio, like some of the early stuff she did. You know, like, but you know, it is like even Ki Hu Kwan was saying like there wasn't much, like he was a kid actor, but there wasn't much opportunity for Asian actors, and there's 4 nominees this year, which is awesome. So they were watching like the stuff she did, like martial arts films and stuff like that. Was another one they showed her early stuff. She wasn't really in much. So a lot of these actors were, I hate to say it, but a lot of them were like B actors. You know, like over the years they were like bit parts and stuff like that. And God bless them. You know, a lot of, like you said, there's a lot of first ones and everything, and you know, showing how they come up. And Grace wants at least 20. There you go. That's confidence.
Yeah,
I want at least 20.
I always want at least 20. Yeah.
Yes.
As Kay said, I agree, Grace. I want Maverick to win, but Everything Everywhere. Yeah. I always want at least 20. I think. It's. I always want at least 20. Whether I'll get at least 20, we'll see. It'll be interesting this year. I could have. I mean, Who's been our worst pub talk predictor of all time?
Brandon for a long time was the worst. Forever.
Brandon got 4 correct one year, didn't he? I think he's still the worst.
100%.
I think he still is the worst. I don't think. I know Disney Circus girl Ray had a bad one year, and I think a couple of other people have had bad ones. But there's Michelle Yeoh. Oh, she looks fantastic as well, doesn't she? So, yeah. So, yeah, I do think that it's going to take some going to beat Brandon's worst ever. So
we should have an award for the worst.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like a crack statue or something. I don't know. All right, buddy. I think I'm gonna get going. I don't know. What do you?
Yeah, no, it's we've been live for an hour. We've it's typical. We finally got the red carpet footage. Just pumping in. Although, I mean, obviously you've had your stuff playing in the background for a little while.
I've been watching all day.
As soon as the red carpet footage, I managed to get it on my laptop, it started buffering and it's gone to adverts.
It's okay.
So it's but yeah. So I don't know. I'm maybe tempted to go live like another 5 or 10 minutes just to get a bit more red carpet footage in, and then we'll wrap it up.
Just remind people, what time is it in the UK? What time does it go until? And what do you actually do for the Academy Awards? I remember you telling me in the past what you like to do. And by the way, we are live Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern on Adam's channel. I'm going to post the link too before he tells the story. So
yeah. So yeah, it's 11:22 p.m. right now. So we're actually
11 o'clock.
Less than 40 minutes away from the Academy Awards time now. Say again?
I'm half asleep at that point. But...
So yeah, it's we're less than 40 minutes away now. Normally it's 1 a.m. when it starts, but because America decided to change its clocks last night, it's it's kind of brought it. On the one hand, it's kind of like, okay, good, it's brought it forward an hour. It kind of in that regard, it should be a blessing. But because I've been scrambling trying to get a few things sorted, I'm kind of like, no, I'm not ready yet. Yeah, but it's going live at midnight tonight. Shortly, Kim and I will be putting pizzas in the oven.
Nice.
And garlic bread and things like that.
Nice.
We've got loads of popcorn and cheeses and about 6 or 7 different bottles of fizz, of champagne and prosecco and things like that to drink. Some fancy beers that we're gonna drink as well. We've got loads of crisps, potato chips, for the American friends, and snacks, nuts, and and all that sort of stuff. That's just all the good stuff. We're just gonna lay it all out as as a buffet on the table and just snack it all, popcorn and.
Nice. It's only 2 people. That's the best part.
It is only the 2 of us. We have had little Oscars parties with a few more people in the past, but
I've had that too.
The pandemic has prevented that over the last couple of years, and this year, just nobody else had the time off work, so it's fine. We're happy to just do the 2 of us. Who knows? Maybe one year we'll do maybe one year we'll get one where it's. There's been times where the Oscars have fallen across school holidays and stuff, and it's easier to kind of arrange things with people then because people have got time off work or whatever. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, it sounds awesome. So I'm all excited for you.
Yeah.
For your awards. I'm gonna be making popcorn. Maybe have some drinks here. I think that's really it. I'm excited. So I'm gonna get going. See you guys Monday, 4 o'clock on Adam's channel. Cheers, buddy. Good luck this year. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to all the participants.
Cheers, Rob. Cheers. It's
thank you for watching. Yeah, so much fun.
It is so much fun. I'm looking forward to it getting started now. I can hear Kim's already got the red carpet footage on. So
so this is it though. This is the end of award season, right? Oscars. There's no more after this, right?
This is the culmination. So here we go. We've got the red carpet live. It's buffering a little bit, but you can see all the people on the red carpet. All the hustle and the bustle. It'll be chaos there right now, but yeah.
By the way, I don't know if it's a controversy. It's not a red carpet this year. Look, it's white.
I was going to say, I'm looking at it. It's a beige carpet. Yeah, that's rather upsetting. It's meant to be the most famous red carpet of the world. I mean, the show doesn't sound right. Pub Talk, beige carpet live. So, yeah. I would be furious if this was my first time at the Oscars. I'm like, yes, I'm going to walk on the red carpet, and I arrived and it was the beige carpet. I mean, I wouldn't be that furious. I'd be like, okay, I'm still getting to go to the Oscars. That'd be great. But is that Angela Bassett there right now? Yeah.
It looks like her, yeah.
Yeah, that's she looks stunning in that dress as well. So
Yes. It looks amazing.
yeah.
Here's
But
my buddy.
yeah, the beige carpet this year.
This guy's got to win. This guy's got to win.
Is that Anna de Armas as well? Yeah. She was superb. She's the person I want to win Best Actress because I thought her performance in Blonde was phenomenal. They're calling it a champagne carpet, says Super Fluffy. So yeah, Anna de Armas is the person I want to win Best Actress. She's not going to. She'll not win that. But I would love to see her win it because I thought her performance in Blonde was brilliant. So. Yeah, it's always nice to see the stars on the red or the champagne carpet.
My God, the guy from what's it called? Banshees of Inisherin, the guy who cuts his stuff off.
Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah, seeing his stuff that he was in was so fun. Like all the different things he had, and he is Bad Eye Mooney too. Like from what's it called? From Harry Potter. But,
well, he was in Braveheart. He was in.
He was like that strong man.
He was in Gangs of New York as well, I think. Yeah. He's a phenomenal actor, Brendan Gleeson, and this is his first nomination. The amount of amazing roles he's had in the past, and this is his first nomination.
Again, he was like a B actor, which is no offense to him, but that's awesome though. I'm so happy for him. All right, my man's here. I'm gonna watch him. Short round.
Okay, Florence Pugh there on the red carpet. She's a great actress. So she's presenting tonight. She's not up for any awards. But yeah, it's getting close. It's just over 30 minutes away. They've gone back to the trailers, so we'll the adverts. So we'll take that out. Are you?
I was just a little kid. He's like. Sorry.
So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go and get the food on in the oven, and I'm gonna enjoy it. So, good luck to everyone with your ballots this year. Check back tomorrow night at what is it? 9 p.m.
Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern, yeah. No, sorry, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK, 8 p.m. UK because you guys have changed it. Let's start that again. Check back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK because the clocks have changed. So and we'll see who wins. We'll see how everyone does with their predictions. Her dress blends with the carpet, yeah. So we'll see how everyone does. We'll see whether I get more than 10 or 11. We'll see how Brandon does.
20 out of 23.
How Dan does, and the most important thing. We'll see who's the next to win one of these this year. So
John needs company, so it'd be nice if I have next.
Well, good luck to you, Rob.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I hope you get on the winners podium. So, Rocket Man says thanks for the stream, guys. Thank you, Rocket Man. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Kay. Super Fluffy Yeti, JC, Michelle. Who else was in Bespoke Magic, of course, and anyone else who came in. Apologies if I've missed anyone. The guys that watched on Facebook as well. There was Nicholas, and there was Christopher as well. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining in. Good luck with your predictions, and good luck to all the nominees. And here we go. JC just said, "Watch Brandon win it now."
No, but to be fair, he's gotten a lot better over the years, though. So
yeah, he has.
He's gotten a lot more. So we're not, we're just teasing Brandon. See, the problem was we didn't really talk about this. He predicted with his heart, not what he thought it was going to win. So.
Yeah, of course.
100%. All right. On that note.
Okay, guys. Right, we're going to wrap it up there. Have a great evening, whatever you guys are doing. Enjoy the Oscars, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Pub Talk the Oscars reaction, recap, and the other R. What is it? Reaction, recap, and results. Yeah, there we go. RRR.
The other
Topical for this year. RRR, the film that
Recap,
never.
results and reaction. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
As I'm
So,
cleaning
yeah.
up to go upstairs. Good luck,
Great.
everyone.
Good luck, guys. Thanks for stopping in. See you later. Take care.